Hello everybody. I'm going to start this video appropriately taking a little inspiration from 3D 80s kids John. We all know him. We all love him. He's the greatest. This card, I was recently featured on his program, interviewed. You might want to check that out. But this is not about that. This is not about me. I mean, maybe it's about me a little, but this is about John. I want you to check out John's contest channel. John had this card. We were talking about Campy. And we love Campy. We're talking about how he had three MVPs after turning 30. And hadn't it been for, integration and his late start, he could have been the best all-around catcher, unanimous all-around catcher in history. Unanimous is always hard to get at, but I want you to check out John's contest where he's grading cards and having you guess the grade. And if you guess the grade right or closest, you stand to win prizes. And why am I doing that? Is it out of the kindness of my heart? Well, no, it's because if I do this video entry, I get another entry. I already guessed what I think it's going to be, but I'm doubling my odds. So it's kind of out of the kindness of my heart towards myself. And then I'm going to do a little flippy poo pie. And we're going to look at some pairings. Maybe with loosely associated 3 pairings of cards. I'm going to flip it. You'll see. You'll see. So here we just have a little eye candy. And I'm not sure if I mentioned that I've acquired this in my last video. Oh, yeah, I did. So here we have some Wheaties cards. Now, I did once upon a time say that I would only be seeking out authentic Wheaties. But that was when I had only had one card that was authentic. And I could easily back it up and seemingly, with conviction, say it as if it were true. That was until I then came across a Stan the Man Musial PSA 4. Now, my main objective here is, do I like the way the card looks, and is it reasonable price? And then, so really both these cards fit that bill. If this card was authentic, I think I would expect to pay a little less, just because I feel like the market price is a little less. And when I say this, I'm pointing to the Stan Musial PSA 4. But I wouldn't necessarily like it anymore. I just, market price is a consideration is all. So I really love these Wheaties cards. I feel silly saying Wheaties cards, but that's the biggest drawback, is that Wheaties are silly to me. But aside from that, these cards I actually think are really, really quite nice. Really unique art cards from the 1950s. I would say, like, for art cards in that era, I would say that this is my, then this is just my opinion, this is my second favorite kind of art cards from this era after Leaf, I think. And I don't think they're all great. Not every single one of them are great, but the ones that are really nice, I really love. I love how it pops with the orange background. And in this set, these were the 2 cards that I most was looking to get. They have a lot of great cards, but these were my top 2, and I happened to get my top 2 first, which I definitely don't always do. I'll also show you the backs, because I didn't already, on these Wheaties. They're blank backs. So this one is authentic, because it's minimum size not met. And then this one is the 4. This is a pairing of 1971 cards. I happen to think that there is something about 1971 cards and Oakland uniforms that just look really, really nice. There's many, many, many great 1971 cards, but these are among the nicer ones to me, these 2. And, I think this Vita Blue it's just an awesome shot. It's really a remarkable card. This Reggie isn't even necessarily a great shot. I just think it looks, the coloring, the contrast looks really nice. I thought these made a really nice pairing. Two Oakland cards from 1971 that I've been wanting to have. This one I've had for a while, and this one is more recent. And I'll show the backs here as well. And then the Reggie. And lastly, this is a word that Shane from Shoebox Legends taught me. I think it's venticular, which is like that 3D effect that cards have. So Shane gifted me this really cool DeGrom that has that venticular 3D effect. And then I went ahead and picked up a little Andres Jimenez because I PC him. So this is a little, this has like that sports flicks action along with the 3D crowd movement. That's really cool. I'm noticing now that this is the second video in a row where I accidentally involved this pen. So, you know, maybe give a shout out to Papermate Profile Ball 1.0. You know, it's graded a 1.0. You know, when I first got this puppy, I was a little disappointed. I was hoping for a higher grade. But, you know, I'm just super happy to have the profile ball, guys. Super happy. All right, thank you. Take care.